Hey there, everybody. Johnny T here. And today I'm going to change the battery in this Timex watch. So these are called watch tips, is what they usually call these. And they're usually sterling silver. And I want to say they're usually made in like the 70s ish. Um, this one has, I believe this is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's signed by the artist. It is sterling. And yeah, usually you'll get a stretchy band, like kind of like this, except stretchy. And you would put it between these two lugs, and then you would have a watch strap. So I'm probably going to end up taking these tips off of this watch. I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to replace the battery in this watch. And we'll see if it'll run. It is a Timex. Timexes are wonky. Sometimes, I would say 50% of the time on these older ones, they'll just work after a battery replacement. But let's get these tips off first. And this watch, I bought this watch with the tips on. Ooh boy, those are really in there, aren't they? Interesting. Okay. I don't think. Wow. Okay. So the spring bar was really shoved in this thing. Because I think this part is the spring bar, and then this part is sterling. For sure. Interesting. I might have to get a pair of pliers and pull that out now. Well, that tip is not going back on. That's unfortunate. I think this watch was worn with these tips for a very long time. Actually. Which is extremely cool. Okay, is this one going to come out any easier? This one's kind of stuck too. Wow. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like these were... How did they even get these in there? Interesting. Well, that's a project for another day, is getting these spring bars out of those watch tips. Okay, so let's concentrate on the Timex now. So what we have here is a quartz Timex. It's got this kind of gem shape to it, rectangular / squarish, tank shape. It says lift here, that's how you access it. It's a 19T. I think that's code for something. But yeah, let's get a new battery in it. That was pretty simple. Oh, it doesn't even have a battery in it. Interesting. Okay. Made in the Philippines. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a look at this and see what all this says. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what battery that uses. Maybe it uses... I've got my plastic tweezers. I know a lot of people tell me that I should use plastic tweezers, and I am now. Thank you very much for the feedback there. Okay, so it's not that. So it must be smaller than that. Maybe it is... It looks like it might be a 377. That's what my money's on right now. I think. Maybe. Come on, get out. Yeah. No. 377's too big. Let's see if it's ticking though. Well, never mind. Okay, so it's not 377. It must be a 364 then. Oop, just hit my head against the camera. Okay. I don't know what it is about these batteries, but they always have white stuff on the backs of them. It's really not great. There's got to be an easier way to clean these things. Arg. Gotta use a screwdriver. Yeah, it's like the packaging gets stuck to it somehow. Probably it might be like some kind of a chemical reaction, maybe. Okay, got all that crud off. Okay, let's put it in and see what happens. Wants to pop out. It's also not ticking. So whenever I got a battery that's popping out like that, what I'll do is I'll get a tool and I will scratch up the edge of the battery. And that'll let it catch on. I don't think this does anything to the battery. Pretty sure it doesn't. But you just want to put some little scratches on there. And now, when I install the battery, like so, well, usually it'll work. Keep it in place. Yep, just like that. See? Now it's in place and it's not jumping around. Because the those little scratches are actually catching on the lever, and so it's keeping it in place. Just a little hack. You want to do little light scratches. You don't want to go all the way through. And also, there's nothing on the case back here. I usually look at these just because, but Timex doesn't put anything on them sometimes. Okay, let's put this back together. Yeah, check it out, it's sticking. Cool. Hey, there we go. So you replace the battery in one of these here Timexes. I'm not sure what movement that is. I'll try and... oh, jeez. I'll try and figure it out. Oh, man. Throw it in the video description, but don't know what that is at the moment. So yeah, dimensions. We have 17 millimeter across. We've got a 28 millimeter lug to lug. lug width of 11 millimeter, and the thickness is 7 millimeter. So small watch, women's watch by today's standards. But yeah, it's Timex. This one took a licking and does in fact keep on ticking. Sometimes they don't, but this one does. Pretty cool. Probably get a different strap on there and try and sell it for probably $20 to $30. These ones, I feel like these are not worth too much, but it looks like the crown was actually made out of brass, so they plate brass with, I think it's zinc or something. So this is definitely probably from the 70s, 80s, something like that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you have a good day.